Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Voodoo Detective. In the last episode, we went and visited the Chic Shell Hotel over that way and tried to find Mary Fonchul. But instead, we just found Kiki Lawton having a nice little drink by herself. What else did we do? We had a little walk around, we spoke to some more people, we reunited Ricky with Benny somewhat. And now I've reached that point in the game, as I always do with point and clicks, where it's like, well, what do I do now? Lots of different strands going on. Got a nice little collection of items now. We've got a lemon, everyone. Look at this, a lemon. But I might need to do a little bit of wandering, a little bit of checking up on dialogue, just to see if there's anything I've missed, because I'm not sure. Put the lemon away. I'm not sure where we go from here, to be honest with you. We still need to find Mary. We need to get into the Chic Shell Hotel itself. We need to find out what's inside the vault of Crumsford Capital. We need to work out what's going on with this vent on the roof of Lawton Law and the mausoleum in the cemetery. My goodness, there's a lot going on right now. So I'm going to have a little wander around, see if there's anything I've missed, and I'll cut back when I've found something.
I don't have anyone to call.
Oh, I was kind of hoping that the phone might be like a hint helpline, like other point and clicks, because I've been around this whole stinking island. It's not stinking. I take that back. It's beautiful, but I don't know. I feel like I'm just completely at a loss here. I've got these items. What I think I probably need to do, because now I've got the mortar and pestle, and I'm getting things like the magnet, which I know was in one of the. Which one was it? One of the recipes had a magnet. Oh, this one. Lodestone. And a lodestone is also a magnet. Yeah. Lemon zest, which we've got a lemon now. So candle is the other thing I think we need for this. And we've also got the poison gland. So we're getting the ingredients to make these recipes. So I feel like that's what I need to do next. It's just I don't know. Well, first of all, I don't know what favourite treat. I guess we need to find someone's favourite treat, whoever we want to knock out. And then for this one, we need to find a candle, a black candle. And the other ones, I don't really think we've got much for at the moment. I mean, we know where those flowers are. This, I have no clue yet. This seems like maybe the ending. This seems like a big thing. Token of toil, symbol of thought, sign of passion. That or maybe this one, a possession ceremony. That sounds like a big deal. Hot sauce, not so much. Looks like a bomb. Maybe when we need to blow someone up, we'll use this. What's going on? What's that sound? Oh, I thought he was doing something in the background then. But yeah, I feel like I must have just missed something. Any answers? Messages?
No new messages.
Oh. Bookshelf?
I like having books in my office for some light reading. Homer, Aeschylus, Euripides, just
Yeah. All right, okay. So yeah, that's my mission, is to find some more ingredients. Maybe there was a candle. See, I'm thinking there's a black candle. Sounds like it might be in the mausoleum. There'd be candles in there, wouldn't there? So how do we get in here?
The plaque says Crumsford Family Mausoleum.
I don't know. Eartha? She won't let me say anything to her, look.
What is it that you want?
Good chat.
That's it. I'll be seeing you. So not that. There's another one over there as well. I'll work it out eventually.
I need to find out who gave Mary that pendant. Might be time to crack open Grammy's book.
Oh! Does clicking on ourselves count as the hint? When we click on ourselves, he kind of points us in the right direction.
I need to find out who gave Mary that pendant. Might be time to crack open Grammy's book.
Right, so, yeah, right. So if we go in the book, that is the... Yeah, this one. Return an item to its owner. So this is what we need to do. Candle, lodestone, lemon zest. And we need to find out who the pendant originally belonged to. Okay, that's good to know. That is good to know. I feel like I just completely missed that before. So we do need a candle, black candle. And if I go in here, there are some candles right there, but I can't click on them. Ricky, I don't think will have them as an option. So I don't know where we're going to get a candle from. Oh! Oh, the candle is separate to the skull. Oh, look at that. It's been in front of our eyes the whole time. Under our nose. It was on the skull. I just thought that was like a... I don't know. I thought that was an all-in-one item. But no, when you click on the skull, it doesn't show.
No new.
Yeah, it doesn't show the candle. Right. Candle. Oh, hang on. Let's have a look at it.
If this candle were black, I could complete Grammy's owner Honer recipe. Too bad I don't have anything to dye it with.
Oh, and that's what the ink's for. Oh, right. Let's go dip it in the ink. I was thinking we had to go and steal the ink because, you know, it's a point-and-click game. You have to steal everything. No, we just do a little bit of dipperoni.
I need to find out who gave me...
Oops. Oh, we just need to dip it in it. Right. Hey. Hey, Penny. Don't mind me. I'm just going to dip this in there.
I see a white candle and I want it painted black.
Oh, okay, right. We're getting somewhere now. Very good. How do we actually combine these things? Do I just put it in the... Damn it. I keep messing that up. How do I combine? Drag and drop.
Here's my lemon zest.
Great. Lemon zest.
This black candle should work.
Candle. And magnet.
I think this qualifies as lodestone. I think that's it. The owner-honer mixture is ready to use.
And then I guess use the pendant on that.
Looks like the spell worked. I can feel the pendant pulling me somewhere.
Oh, look at this. Okay. I was kind of hoping there'd be a bit more theatrics to that. This is voodoo magic stuff, but never mind. I'm sure all in good time, all in good time. Okay, so where are we going? We're going to go this way. This way? No.
The pendant is pulling me.
No, not me. Around this way, then. Oh, to the cemetery. Is it Eartha's? No. It's here.
The pendant is pointing at this old mausoleum. Plaque says LeMoon family. It's locked. There are fresh footprints leading inside. Someone must have been here recently.
Really? If I'd have read the plaque before, I could have maybe put two and two together, because I did say that it looks a bit like a moon on the front. What if we just put that in the doorway?
That won't help here.
No? Okay. Eartha, do you know anything about this?
What is it that you want?
Yes, good. Okay. Footprints.
I saw footprints leading into the LeMoon mausoleum. Have you seen anyone going in or out of there?
Perhaps I did. Perhaps I didn't. My mind's a little misty.
Oh, don't give me none of that. What do you want?
All right, Eartha. What's it gonna take?
Very little interests me beyond tending to the dearly departed, but I have had my eye on one of those new island brand shovels. Bring one to me, and it may resurrect my memories.
Okay, I will begrudgingly do that. What about this one?
Can you let me into the LeMoon mausoleum?
I am a grave digger, not a crypt keeper. I don't have a key.
Well, who's got it then?
Try Gordon Crumsford. He owns this cemetery. I merely fill it with corpses.
Lovely. Okay then. Bye.
Good chat. I'll be seeing.
Right, let's go buy that shovel for her, because thankfully that can fall under expenses from Mary Fonjul. Also, maybe all that food we had in the restaurant, that's expenses as well. Right, where are the shovels then? I see no shovels in here.
Welcome to Island Train, an author.
I was told you guys sell a very special shovel here.
You must be referring to the upcoming release of our new line of island shovels.
That sounds about right. I'd like one.
You and me both. They're not out yet.
What do I have to do to get one early?
You'd have to get approval from my boss, Mr. Fontoul. Good luck with that, though. He's pretty strict about new product releases.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna look around.
It's
Go
quite,
right in.
it's quite funny that, like, wasn't it in Thimbleweed Park where we had to get a shovel for Doug? Or there was something to do with a shovel anyway. And here we are again in a different game. Right. Who are we going to go to first? Should we go see Crumsford about the cemetery, or should we just go straight to Fonchoul? Let's go straight to Fonchoul. Surely he's going to be very cooperative. This is about helping his wife, for goodness sake. Give me the damn shovel. Hello.
Hello again, Detective. Any news about Mary?
Shut up about Mary. Where's the shovel?
The Island Trader shopkeep told me I needed your approval to buy the new Island brand shovel.
Ah, yes. I'm very excited about that one. However, as a rule, I prefer to confine our new product releases to a specific date. Is there a good reason you need the shovel right now?
It has to do with your wife's investigation.
It does? Well, then why didn't you say so? If you think a new shovel could help bring my Mary back to me, then of course you may have one. I'll have the shopman set one aside for you.
Thanks, Vic.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you anticipate a new shovel will help you with my wife's investigation?
It's kind of a long story. You remember that pendant your wife woke up with?
Yes, I recall her showing it to me, and we never did figure out where it came from.
Well, I was able to trace it back to a mausoleum at the cemetery. Does the name LeMoon ring any bells?
Good Lord. The LeMoons owned a local gumbo restaurant that we acquired in exchange for a substantial stake in Island Kitchen. Gordon and I worked closely with Francois and Esmeralda to integrate their recipes into our menu. It was an exciting but difficult time.
How so?
Exciting because the LeMoon recipes drove a new wave of popularity for Island Kitchen. Difficult because Gordon had become infatuated with Francois's wife, Esmeralda. It made for rather awkward business meetings.
So what happened then?
Well, about a year after the acquisition, Esmeralda and her daughter, Genevieve, washed up on the beach, having drowned.
Oh.
Such an appalling tragedy.
So what? Mother and daughter forgot how to doggy paddle?
Well, yes. The official police report deemed it a swimming accident.
We're not very tactful, are we, Voodoo Detective? Like, doggy paddle. Oh well. So that's an interesting little expansion to things going on here. It seems they're all very messy, tied up situation with these mingling families and relationships. Right, so pendant, Francois. I like Esmeralda as well. That's a nice name, Esmeralda. Let's just start at the top.
Why do you think someone would want Mary to have a pendant from the LeMoon family?
That, Detective, is the one question I truly have no answer for. What in the world has the tragic LeMoon family tale to do with my Mary? If you figure that out, please let me know.
I'll try my best.
What happened to Francois?
As you know, Esmeralda and Genevieve died. As far as I'm aware, Francois went missing around the same time. He wasn't present for the official inquest into his family's demise.
So you're saying he could still be out there?
It's possible he's still alive, yes. But if he was with his family when they drowned, it's more likely his body was simply never recovered.
It's just taking a very dark turn, isn't it?
You don't sound like you buy the official story. Let's hear your version.
I don't like to speculate without proof.
Humor me. I won't quote you.
Well, despite my personal difficulties working with Gordon, I hate to cast aspersions on the fellow out of hand. It's just that he always carried a torch for Esmeralda LeMoon. And as I said, it made for rather awkward business meetings. Things only seemed to grow worse over time. In my view, it made him unstable.
What exactly are you saying here, Mr. Fontoul? You think Gordon killed Esmeralda and Genevieve?
Oh, no. That seems extreme.
And yet here we are. I asked you what you think really happened, and you tell me how crazy your business partner can get. What's a detective to think?
Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything. Saying it out loud, it seems far-fetched. Forget I mentioned it.
We are quite a bad detective sometimes. I feel like we've just said to him, "Oh, go on, it's fine, just humour me. You don't have to take it too seriously. I just want to know your idea on it." And as soon as he says it, we're like, "That's ludicrous. What are you saying there, Victor?" Like, we can't have both ways. Can't have it both ways now, Voodoo. Come on. Okay, right, enough of that.
That's enough about the LeMoon family for now.
Okay, so that's that.
That's all for now.
Godspeed, Detective.
Godspeed to you too. All right, so that was actually quite interesting. We've got this other character maybe on the horizon now, Francois, to find out more about. So what else do we need to do? We can go get the shovel now, and Crumsford as well. Crumsford will know about the cemetery. Although I'm assuming he probably won't want to talk about that. But given what we've just heard. We can have a go though, but he's probably just going to sniff at us. Hello.
What is it now? I'm a very busy man, Detective.
Yep, there it is. Okay, let's get the cemetery out the way first.
I heard it through the grapevine that you own the cemetery.
Indeed I do. Death and taxes. I can't collect the latter. I can certainly profit from the former.
Can you let me into a specific mausoleum?
I'm afraid not. Only the families of the interred are allowed keys to their mausoleums. It's entirely up to them what they do with their dead.
Does the name LeMoon mean anything to you?
Yes. I knew the LeMoons.
Then make like a clumsy barista and spill the beans.
They were a family of three. The father, Francois, the daughter, Genevieve, and the mother, Esmeralda LeMoon. May she rest in peace. They owned a local gumbo restaurant that was acquired by Island Ventures. Thus, I knew them through my business dealings with Victor.
Holy moly, right. We have a lot to talk to you about.
What do you know about Genevieve LeMoon?
She was a child. What more is there to say? Just another seed that never had the opportunity to sprout.
Oh.
What do you know about Francois LeMoon?
Personally, I found Francois to be a noisome bore, a crude man with a primitive mind. How he managed to win a treasure as pure and wonderful as Esmeralda, I'll never comprehend.
What about Esmeralda LeMoon?
My dear Esmeralda, a bouquet of a woman. Her smile was serene, her heart was kind, her temperament mild, and her cooking... Her cooking was an intimation of divinity. I won't lie, Detective. I loved Esmeralda. Always from afar, but I loved her.
That's all well and good, Mr. Crumsford, but what happened to them exactly?
You make it sound like the LeMoons are all dead.
Esmeralda and Genevieve are dead, yes. According to the papers, they drowned. But we don't know what happened to Francois.
According to the papers, I take it you have your own theory?
Well, you already know Victor acquired the LeMoon family restaurant to help launch Island Kitchen, yes? What you might not be aware of is how the LeMoons were compensated. Overcompensated, in fact. Victor made no effort to conceal that he was grossly displeased with the situation. Over time, the man's mind seemed to fray. He became distant and cold in the presence of the LeMoon family. That is, until they were no longer around.
So you think Victor killed the LeMoons? What, to get back control of the company?
Well, yes, control, but it was also about money. With the LeMoons out of the picture, Victor became a much wealthier man. You may well ask if money was motive enough for murder. I would argue that men have killed for less. And if you knew Victor as I know him, well, you'd have a much shorter list of suspects.
It's always money. It's always money. Okay, so we're getting opposite sides of the coin here, perspective-wise. Should we tell him about Victor's idea? That's probably not a wise idea, but let's do it.
I asked Victor about the LeMoons too. He had an interesting take on things.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Victor seems to think you killed the LeMoon family in a fit of jealousy for Esmeralda. Sound about right?
I should destroy that man and staunch the endless flow of fetid vitriol that spills from his disgusting mouth. Why in the world would I kill the woman I love? There's no substance to these wicked indictments, and if you believe them, you're an even bigger fool than you look.
Oh, time for a little snack. That made him all hungry. Working himself up into a snack there. Right, well, I kind of agree, actually. I think, why would he kill someone he loves? His information about Victor, that also does make a lot of sense. So I'm guessing we'll have to find out who's telling the truth and who's telling porkies.
I've got other questions.
Not for now, though. Bye.
That's enough for now. I may come back later.
Great. All right, so very interesting stuff there. I'm liking this now. I wasn't too sure where this was going, but I like these accusations that are being thrown around. Now we can head back into Island Trader, grab a shovel. Hello.
Welcome to Island Trader.
Yeah.
I believe you have a shovel for me.
Ah, you must be Mr. Detective. I've got your shovel right here.
I'll take it.
A trade's a trade, and our trade is your happiness.
All right then. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful shovel.
It's my island brand shovel.
Quality shovel. Eartha will be so pleased. Let's go give it to her. Here you go.
Here you go, Eartha. If anyone asks, you didn't get it from me.
Oh, this is excellent, my darling. I'll be the talk of the tombs. It has the logo and everything.
Oh.
You just wanted the sticker?
Yes.
What?
Right. Well, maybe now you can tell me who was snooping around the LeMoon mausoleum.
It was that lousy little lawyer. Something about that guy gives me the creeps.
You mean Lawton?
Yes, spooky fellow.
Well, you're quite spooky yourself, Eartha, if you don't mind me saying. All that work for a bloody sticker. Okay.
I saw footprints leading into the LeMoon mausoleum.
It was that lousy little lawyer.
All right, we just heard that. Yep.
Yeah.
All right then, bye.
Go.
So that was... Oh, I guess there's only so many people on this island, so it had to be one of them. It'd be funny if she was like, Yes, it was that little kid with the creepy doll. There he is. No, it was Lawton. Okay, let's go see him. He's not going to be too pleased to see us, though, I imagine.
I told you, no further questions. I have an important affair this evening. God, you don't listen. You're just like her, always manipulating, putting on an act.
Listen, shut up a second. Why were you there? Why you were at the mausoleum for?
I've got a surprise witness, counselor. Eartha the Gravedigger saw you visit the LeMoon mausoleum.
That is a bold accusation. I think you should leave.
So, we're going to do this the hard way, huh?
I don't like you.
Well, I bet with a little leverage, I could pry my way into your heart.
Oh.
Be seeing you.
I certainly hope not.
Well, that didn't go very well, did it? This guy's a piece of work, I tells ya. Is this where we have to go up and eavesdrop now on the roof? Let's try that. Maybe there's something we can start listening to.
If I could fit in there, I'd have front row seats to the counselor's crooked cabaret. But I either need to shrink or find someone a little more petite to help me out. I think it's time to pay a visit to my client.
Well, I'm trying to find her. We need to find Mary. Okay. At one point, I just thought... I mean, this isn't a terrible idea, right? But am I right in thinking that in Island Trader there was conch shells? I was thinking, well, if you shoved a conch shell in there, that's kind of like a horn, you know, and then you can... Like the old-fashioned ones you stick in your ear. No, never mind. That's clearly not it, is it?
Eartha said Theodore Lawton, the lawyer on Main Street, has been inside the LeMoon mausoleum. I've got to find some leverage to get that weasel to squeal.
Okay, leverage being his wife, I'm assuming. Let's go see her at the restaurant. Maybe she's got something new to tell us. She's still there? Yes, she is. Good.
I think I've blown enough.
No, not that. Hello, Kiki.
Hello again, Detective. Couldn't keep away, huh?
Uh-huh.
Does the name LeMoon mean anything to you?
LeMoon? No, I've never heard the name. Why, who is that?
That pendant I showed you was given to Mary around the time she lost her memory. I traced it back to the name LeMoon.
Sorry, the name doesn't ring a bell.
The LeMoons owned a small gumbo restaurant that was acquired by Island Ventures. They worked with Mary's husband.
And then you might want to ask him about it, darling.
I found out your husband was padding around the LeMoon mausoleum. Left his footprints all over my case. Care to comment?
And here I am, thinking he can't leave the office because of work. Did you ask him about it?
Well, I've tried, but he keeps giving me the old 86.
I'd act surprised, but I know how single-minded and selfish he can be. He has the gall to accuse me of neglecting him while he goes gallivanting about town, telling me he's at the office. Apparently, I need to be a corpse for him to pay me a visit. The liar. Frankly, I think my workaholic husband has been cheating.
Oh.
You don't say.
You want information on the LeMoons, yes? If Theodore was at their mausoleum, they may have been clients of his. And it just so happens I have access to all of his files.
Let me guess. I scratch your back, you scratch mine? Sound about right?
Bring me evidence of my husband's late-night cheating, and I'll give you all the access you want to his files. I'm staying in the honeymoon suite. Here's my room key, in case there's anything you'd like to, report. Now, if you wouldn't mind, darling, I'm expecting company.
Yeah, you said that like 3 hours ago. How long are you going to wait for this company? I think you've been stood up, darling. Sorry. Okay, so That's great. We have a couple leads now. Well, first of all, we've got a key, so we can hopefully go upstairs, or up in the lift anyway, in the hotel, and maybe find room 203 where Mary is staying. We also need evidence for Kiki. Now, I'm wondering if evidence is going to be the ventilation shaft stuff, or is it going to be a photo of the footprints? How is she going to know that they're his footprints? I think I'm going to try that first. Partly because it's like so nice and quick just to zip across this island now as well, which I really like. And we also might want to go back to speak to Victor as well about Lawton and the LeMoons and all that sort of stuff. Because, yeah, can we... Oh, hang on. I thought the footprints were selectable. What about just a photo of the mausoleum itself?
I don't need a picture of that.
No. Okay. Never mind. I thought this might be enough evidence, but clearly not. That's all right. We'll go into the hotel instead. Alrighty then. So, up we go.
Good day, sir. Going up?
Yep.
Great. I'll just need to see your room key before I can take you upstairs.
Here you go.
Here's that room key you demanded.
Fantastic. Step right in.
I hope David S. Pumpkins isn't on here. Alright. There's... Oh, that's Kiki's room, 201. There's 203. There's Mary. Is she actually in there, though?
Who is it?
Santa Claus, open up.
The North Pole's up another floor. But I guess you can come in anyhow.
Hello, Mary. Long time no see, it feels like. How have you been doing? What have we got? Let's have a little snoop around before we talk to you. Just immediately start looking around the room. Ignore her. Actually, there's not too much to see. Bulletin board.
Looks like you've been busy.
There's not much to do around here, so I thought I'd do a little investigating of my own.
Okay.
I'd been hoping you'd show up. What have you got for me?
Right, well, where do we start? First of all, how are you?
How you doing?
Oh, just dandy. Isn't it every girl's dream to hole up in a hotel room because her mind's been erased? You really ought to try it sometime.
Hang in there, Mary.
Yeah, get one of those posters of the cat. You know, hang in there. That will help.
I've been looking into that pendant. Does the name LeMoon ring any bells?
None that I can hear. Why?
The trail goes cold at the LeMoon family mausoleum.
Well, what does that mean?
It means I get to use the word exhume in a sentence. I got some info on the LeMoons. Their names were Francois, Esmeralda, and Genevieve. Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear, respectively. They owned a small gumbo restaurant a few years back that was acquired by Island Ventures. From what I gather, about a year after the LeMoons sold their gumbo joint, the mother and daughter turned up dead, drowned in some sort of accident. The father up and vanished.
And that pendant led you to the LeMoon family mausoleum. So where does that leave us?
I'm not sure yet, but I'll keep digging, so to speak.
No, that's Eartha's job. Right, Gordon and the LeMoons, Victor and the LeMoons. Enough about the LeMoons. Well, let's give both angles of this.
Your husband's business partner seems to think Victor might have had a hand in the LeMoon family tragedy. Says Victor had buyer's remorse after the acquisition of the LeMoon restaurant. Felt he'd given them too large a stake in Island Kitchen. Victor wanted to regain control of his company and didn't mind getting his hands dirty. Gordon doesn't seem to think very highly of your husband.
He's not my husband. Do you think there's any merit to Crumsford's story?
The investigation's still open, Voodoo Dollface. I have more leads to follow up on before I'm ready to draw any conclusions.
Wait, why does he say he's not my husband? Wait, is that just because she's forgot, or now she just doesn't consider him her husband. What's all that about?
Victor implicated Gordon Crumsford in the LeMoon family tragedy. Says Gordon was gaga for Esmeralda, but she wasn't interested in what he was selling. He lost his temper, and they lost their lives. At least according to Victor. He and Gordon don't seem to get along too well.
You've met Crumsford. Does he strike you as a violent man?
The investigation's still open, Voodoo Dollface. I have more leads to follow up on before I'm ready to draw any conclusions.
Voodoo Dollface doesn't kind of sound as slick and nice as I think he thinks it does. Voodoo Dollface sounds a bit clunky.
That's all I've got on the LeMoons for now.
Okay, so what else? Oh, yeah. Oh, right. We'll get to Lawton at the end. Let's just finish off this one.
Get this. Gordon Crumsford owns the cemetery.
You think that's relevant to my case? Or are we just gossiping now?
I can't say for sure. I thought it was interesting. I think I've got a lead.
Oh, good. What did you find out?
Looks like Theo Lawton, the local ambulance chaser, has been poking around the LeMoon mausoleum.
Do you think he has something to do with my case?
I don't know, but he's awfully tight-lipped for a man with nothing to hide. I just need to find a way to get this lawbird to squawk.
Please, let me know if I can help.
Well, actually, you can.
How'd you like to get some fresh air?
I get the feeling you're not inviting me for an evening stroll.
I could use your help getting information from Lawton, but it might be dangerous.
I'm in.
You haven't even heard what the job is.
I want to help. This is my case, after all. So, what are we going to do? Kill a chicken on his grandmother's grave? Slip a mojo in his coffee? Ooh, curse a crocodile and take its teeth?
We're gonna take pictures of him cheating on his wife.
Voodoo pictures?
It's not that kind of job, sweetheart.
You know, so far, you haven't really lived up to your name. Oh well, an excuse to escape this claustrophobic hotel room. I can't stand being confined to close quarters. What do you need?
I need you to climb into a ventilation shaft.
My, what a glamorous profession you have. So when are we doing this?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I don't think he's cheating yet. How do we know when he's going to be cheating on Kiki? Should we just try now?
Meet me on the roof of Lawton's law office at sundown. And you might want to wear pants.
Keep the fashion tips to yourself, Trenchcoat. I'll be there.
Alright, it's just whether we wanted to do it now or go back and talk to some other people. Gotcha.
This is kind of exciting. I've never been on a stakeout.
How would you know if you had?
I suppose you're right. I could have been a spy before all this.
Look at that sunset. Oh.
I wonder how many sunsets have been stolen from me.
Don't worry, kid. We'll get whoever's responsible.
Right. Well, I've got the camera. I'm gonna see what I can see.
I think we ought to wait a little.
Grab my legs, Voodoo.
Wait, hold on. Kid's got more backbone than an anaconda.
I've got you this time, husband. Full house.
Oh dear, you do make a compelling case. Hey, what's that behind you?
Where? I don't see anything.
I thought I saw your mother. Sorry, sweetie, it must have been my imagination.
You're not getting out of this that easily. Now, show me your hand.
Royal flush.
Ugh, you've got to be kidding me.
Better luck next time, sweetheart.
Well, how'd it go?
He's a cheater, all right. Here, I think I got what we need.
You did good, Voodoo Dollface.
Did you expect any less?
I'll go get these developed at Island Trader.
Let me know how this all turns out. I'm headed back to the hotel. This was fun.
Huh. I was not expecting that kind of cheating when she said about that. Man, what a loser. What a loser. Cheating at poker with your own wife? Right. Well, we got the photo. That's good. Is she really going to care? Yeah, I don't know. Let's go get them developed and see what she says anyway. Island Trader. Hello there, good sir. Please develop these, but don't look at them too closely, if you don't mind.
I need these developed.
No problem. One moment. Here you go. Thanks for choosing Island Trader, where the trade winds always blow your way.
Wow, that was quick. All right. Incriminating photos.
Cold, hard evidence. A lawyer's best friend. Or worse, nightmare.
Right. Let's go see what Kiki makes of these. Is she still back at the restaurant? No. Oh, she's probably in her room now, isn't she? Let's go in her room.
The Chic Shell Hotel.
Oops.
Are you?
Up we go. Oh, good. We don't need to do all that every time. Oh, Kiki.
Who is it?
Voodoo Detective. We met at the pool.
Oh, hello, Detective. Have you learned anything new about my husband?
No. Oh, wait, no, yes.
Yeah, I got some news.
Well, come in and tell me about it.
Why does it sound like she's in the bathroom? Oh, what is going on
I never cheat.
here? What is... Who are you? Johnny?
I told you Victor has me working overtime.
Why are there speech bubbles now?
I want a divorce.
This is... I think I might leave.
I know you've been entertaining other men.
I kind of want to talk to Johnny first to see who this guy is. Oh, he's got nice
My
shiny...
mother was right about you.
Shiny white teeth. Hey, Johnny. Kiki, don't mind me.
I don't want to bother him.
I kind of do.
I feel like I'm already intruding on something personal.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling
You think
too.
I don't know about your cheating?
Okay, let's talk to Kiki.
What have you got for me, Detective?
Well, we got some photos, but I kind of want to ask about this before we get into that. Hang on.
Catch you later, Kiki.
What if I just look at this first?
When are you coming home?
Well, what do you know? She really is a manipulative puppet master.
Oh, yeah.
Not now, darling.
That's what
I'm
Theo
busy.
said. Yeah. All right, let's show her the photos then.
What have you got for...
I've got the goods, honey. Black and white, 8x10, full gloss freedom fodder. The stuff divorce dreams are made of.
Well, don't keep me waiting, darling. Let's see them. Aha! I knew it, that cheating swine. I'll have him on a platter for this. Thank you, Detective. I'll make sure my husband's office is unlocked. You can rifle through any files you wish. Now, if you don't mind, I have a performance to finish.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I can
yeah.
spend time with anyone I please.
Johnny, you enjoy the show. I'm gonna go now. Well, that was weird. Let's, what else is... No, nothing down here. There's Mary. I'm assuming we don't need to speak to her now. So I'm guessing we can go into Lawton's law office at night. When's it going to be nighttime? And have a little nose around. Let's go have a look. Aha! It's empty. Great. We can start a rifling. But we'll do that in the next episode. Until then, thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, goodbye.